Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing?
Hello, Donna.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Chris, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Awesome. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, good. Hot. Very hot.
Yeah, very hot, very hot.
Yes.
It's one of these things, man. Yeah, my main fan has packed up, so that's fun.
Oh.
If he's packing up at the moment, the main fan's out of my boiler's packed up.
Oh, Donna picked up a ball python.
Ooh, nice one, Donna. Hey,
Hey,
Matthew.
Yeah. I need to get an air conditioning unit. I think it's a must.
I know my parents got one for their animal shed, and they said, yeah, one of the best things they ever got.
Yeah. Well, you can control the temperature a lot better then.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, I think possibly the year when we're going to be having when we started having the 40-degree days and stuff a few years ago. That's when they got it, because they were like, "Oh, we're going to be away for a few days doing this at the other. Let's invest in a air conditioning unit to save the animal, to keep the temperature cool in the shed and stuff."
Hey, Clan of Critters.
Like that. Which, well, I worked up until the other year when they're away and the it failed and the exhaust fell out.
Oh no!
Pumped warm air in.
Oh god! I think if we move the animal room into the living room, swap the living room with the animal room, we're gonna have to probably look at getting an air conditioning unit, because that living room gets very hot.
Yeah, it's better because heat is far more dangerous than cold. With invertebrates and with reptiles, like they can survive being a bit too cold. Obviously there are limits even with cold, but it's very rare in a house that you're going to get too cold.
Yeah,
for too long.
No, that's it.
Sort of thing. Whereas you can quickly get too hot, and they'll take heat. Yeah, but less. Even ones that need high heat. So I often see a lot of, especially on a lot of reptile forums and stuff. Sometimes, like when it's in the UK, when you start getting heat waves that's hotter than what it's been now, when you start going up to 30-degree plus days. Normally, everyone's saying just turn your lights off, turn all your lights off, keep them off for a few days.
Yeah,
sort of thing, because it'll be better that they're a little bit cold than getting far too hot. Sort of thing. That they'll be all right for a few days without all the lights.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I mean, it's yeah. If there's a heat wave coming, close your windows, draw your curtains, and hopefully it will stay relatively cooler than it would do if you had your windows open.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I hadn't seen that, but yeah, about time new primate law coming in. Private keepers must meet the same standards and regs as the exhibits. Absolutely, yeah, they should be. And actually, a lot of private keepers that I do know of primates agree with that and have been pushing for that as well.
I mean, what primates what are you legally allowed to keep in the UK?
There are some that you do need a license for. So I know things like ringtail lemurs you need a license for. There are private keepers of those, but things like marmosets you don't need a DWA for. But tamarins you do. Sort of
Weird.
So there's some that you need licensing for currently, and some that you don't.
Yeah. My college had 2 marmosets, and the male used to pee on you if you walked in with aftershave on.
Yep.
Yeah.
It sounds like a marmoset. But
They weren't nice either. I mean, I think primates are one of those. I think you need to be experienced. You need to know what you're doing. You'd also need to give them everything they possibly need.
oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not one of these that you can just get and put it in a cage. You have to
No.
the whole shebang with it.
No, yeah, absolutely. And at the moment, you can legally get a marmoset and put in a parrot cage, and that's its entire life, which is no life for them.
Yeah, that's not a life at all for them.
Loving. So yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, they need to have the same care as zoos. Like,
yeah.
If you can, because I'm very much if you can provide what they need. Nothing against people keeping things. Because I'd be a hypocrite otherwise, massively.
I think that goes that's right up until orcas and things. I think orcas shouldn't. I mean, that's one that I don't agree with being in captivity. Orcas.
Yeah, a lot of the cetaceans, certainly in the UK, you wouldn't be able to do it.
No.
And more, it's come away from that in terms of the EU, even the US.
Are zoos in this country allow dolphins?
From what I don't think they're banned, but nowhere would do it.
They're frowned upon in this country, which is good.
Yeah. It's because obviously years ago Whipsnade had them.
Yeah.
I never saw them, but like many years ago. As in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Things, but it's very, very difficult, very difficult, and potentially impossible to give them quality space.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Maybe. So, but it's always, it's like there's a lot of reports about recently about the new zoo legislation that's coming. We've been working on that since like 2019. And it's the zoo industry that have pushed for it.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you would see, some reports being like, oh, zoos are fine, and it's like actually there was a lot of zoos, but especially by our zoos, that we were pushing for updated legislation and stuff, and we were, involved in coming up with the new standards and updated standards, as actually to want to protect us, but also to go to basically it's the some of the little places that just either decide up and they're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
You actually legally have to do stuff. And that's like things like the conservation aspect of zoos. Tradition for many years, you could just be like, oh yeah, we fundraise this money and give this money to the charity, but that's not conservation. So it's like, what are you actively doing? That is conservation. Do you, so a lot of the bigger zoos like Colchester, Chester, London, they all own reserves.
Yeah.
In Africa or South America or whatever, and they have staff that they send out to those places. So that's active conservation sort of thing. Or you got something on site that you're doing. So like here we have Hedgehog Hospital. It's not really part of the zoo, but it's within our within our grounds. It's run slightly separately. But that is then taking in injured, underweight hedgehogs and releasing them and doing that sort of research. that's seen as that's conservation. Hey, Josh.
Hello, Josh. I've been watching your messages coming up on my phone, but I can't press on it because I'll probably come off the live. I will reply back to you later. I got some. Just looking. The armadillium redheads I got from Dan at the show. It's got babies.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're on my list to get at some point. They're a really cool little pod.
They are. They look wicked. I had to get them. Oh.
But when Josh, in good news for me. I'm pretty sure I've had 2 broods from the blue whales, and I've also had 2 broods from the Vex. Definitely had 2 broods from the Vex because I got.
Yeah, lucky.
So. Ooh, they sound cool, Josh. There's too many cool pods. This is the problem. I'm a sucker for cool pods.
Too much money. I didn't show you the. Did I show you? I didn't. Did you see the? In fact, I don't actually think they've got them on the shelf. Yeah, exotics are high. It was rubber duckies. It was like 10 for 200 quid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was more that they haven't changed the labels.
So yeah, they're not that price anymore.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's why they're not on the shelf now, because obviously the price was absolutely out of this world.
yeah, probably not going to sell them at that price.
No.
I think a few years ago, yes.
Oh yeah, when they first probably came in, 100%.
Yeah, it would be like Jeremy when he paid over 100 quid for Panda Kings.
Yeah, then he gave me his colony like a few months ago. You got fed up of seeing them. That's him.
So, but the way it goes.
Yeah, well, I got his colony, and then there was a red panda king in there.
Yep, then a red panda just popped up out of it as soon as you got it.
Yeah.
The fun and games of it all. When I got back last night, I ended up seeing an insane deal on stuff, and I was like, I would have got those if I hadn't spent so much money.
What was it?
Lemon blues for really cheap.
Oh.
And postage included. And I was like, damn.
Wow.
I'll get them again. I'll get them when I have the money. Yeah, Josh, you probably saw it. I think it was like 75 quid for 5 posted. It's almost good when I first had lemon blues, when I got 10 for 100 at Donny years ago. It was a random stand at Doncaster. It was mainly snakes, and then just had a few pods, and there was like, "Hey mate, lemon blues 10 for 100, is that right?" And then the guy was like, "Yeah, they're a bit more expensive." I was like, "No, I wasn't saying they're expensive." I'm like, "This is the cheapest I've seen them."
Well, no, what you should have said was, "Yeah, they're really extortionate. I think you need to lower the price down a little bit." And then he lowers the price down, and you're like, "Yeah, ding." Got a deal.
It was a bit like when I bought a whole bunch of expanses from someone at a night chest show because he was doing like tubs of 10 plus for like a tenner.
Yeah.
I was doing a night. I was like, oh yeah, they're expensive. Right, that's fine.
I'll just turn that off for a second because I need to get the. Oh god, I need to rehouse the jelly beans.
Yeah, they get everywhere. Oh, I just on an auction yesterday, 5 lemon blues and 5 sunsets sold for 55. Damn, that's cheap for both of those. Yeah, I need to look at the auctions again. Always miss them. I miss them. I'm like, I'm gonna sell something. Yeah, no, that's an insane price for those.
I'm still here, so you're not on your own. Get a new tub down for the jelly beans because they drastically need rehousing, but they also drastically need smaller holes, so I don't find them in every other pot.
There's the thing with those ones; they do get everywhere sometimes. Well, I'm lucky. Mine haven't got into other ones.
And why? Found them in the Panda Kings. Found them in with the. What else? Other ones I can't remember. The other ones.
No. Does anyone make their own iPod substrate? You want to give it a go? I have done. I don't anymore because I just can't be bothered anymore. Time wise. Hey, Don. So instead,
Hello,
I've
John.
got one bag left up. So I literally buy MK Exotics Custodian then, and I absolutely love this stuff. I put,
Which one was that?
onto it as well. The MK Exotics Custodian then.
Yeah, I've just started using that. Absolutely brilliant.
Everything I stick in with it, like flourishes. Okay. And that shows you normally. I think it's 2 bags for 15 quid. That shows. I think.
There we go.
Hey Amy. Hey Donna.
I do have a discount code if you order on his website, but I know his postage is fairly expensive.
I completely forgot about that.
But I do have this discount code if you do order online.
Yeah.
I think it's like for orders over 30 quid, you get like 10% off or something.
Mine was a rush buy because I didn't have any substrate to put up isopods and stuff for the Wigan show.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh no! So I ended up just like buying 2 bags of it. How are you, Tron? Haven't seen or spoken to you in a while.
Oh, I'm good.
Good.
Lots of work and packing and yeah.
Packing. Are you leaving? Well, you moving house or?
Yeah, moving house.
Oh.
So I have to pack in. Yeah.
Oh God.
And then there's I'm get the key the 1st of July. And there's quite a lot of things I can't pack because they need feeding and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, we'll say about the custodian then is because MK Exotics years ago they were one of the main iSpot people years ago. It is completely courier free.
Nice.
I don't think. And it's got all sorts, but there's no actual there's rotted leaf in it, but there's no leaf litter in it. But that's purely because you can then tailor it to your own thing, sort of thing. So I just add leaf litter on top and stuff, and you can add extra wood, and if you need extra wood and stuff. So, everything I stick on this stuff flourishes. Amy just said that Fungus has a half since she's switched to using it and uses MK for a lot of things. So,
I just really like it because there is so much in it that you've got like bits of wood and Got the is it charcoal?
Yeah, bits of charcoal for your springtails.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant stuff.
So, but yeah, as I said, yeah, the post is expensive, so she gets it showed as we can. Which that's what I would sort of recommend, you know, because when I've looked at ordering online, I was going to do a big bulk order of stuff, and it was going to cost me about 20 quid in postage.
Hey Matthew,
It's because of
Oh,
the weight
no,
of
no,
stuff
what
that
did
I
you
was
buy?
then going to like be ordering. So, but no, it is fantastic stuff. Like, yes, so it's cheaper to make your own and stuff, but then you got to buy a lot, you know, perhaps bulk of everything. But if you got the space and the time, do it.
Mm.
But
I was meant to have picked it up from. I was meant to pick up substrate from the BTS. No,
Yep.
yeah, BTS, but I completely forgot about it.
yeah, is that BTS? Yeah.
I was
It's
hoping it was going to be a Bournemouth fee, wasn't it?
Oh, cheers, Josh. I've just put my discount code in.
Ah.
There we go. What you will do?
That's mine.
There we go. I mean, because it probably cut the link off because Josh isn't mod, but Josh is now mod. So,
Put it up again, Josh.
there
That's my drill
we
thing.
go. Amy just put, yeah, she's allergic to most substrates as they're core based, but she likes it because it's not.
Oh, that's good.
nice one, Donna.
Where's my drill thing?
I don't know. You had it yesterday.
Where did I put it after I used it yesterday?
I think back where you got it from, like a little pot thing.
Ah, it is in the pot. I was about to yell for Alice then. I thought Alice had been in my little pot. Small drill. Shit.
I was going to say you was using it yesterday. I saw you use it.
Yeah. The thing is, I always put things back and then never find them afterwards.
Amy, me and Chris are we're bloodstockers.
Who's what done? What? How cool?
Amy just thought they're surprised that we weren't at download.
Oh no! Don't do download.
To be fair, there were some bands I would have liked to have seen.
850 quid for a VIP ticket at download. 850 quid.
I saw someone who they went. Was it RIP? And theirs per person was 1,100.
I mean, there's one where you've got it's like proper glamping, and it's got everything from your own porch and your own sweet toilet.
They're like little cabins.
Yeah, it's like that was $2,000.
They're damn expensive.
What does Amy want to see?
Sleep token. A bit of sleep token.
No.
Yes.
I just cannot deal with it. I just can't get it.
They're one of these bands. I think they are one of those you're either obsessed with, which I am.
Yeah. Well, you can tell that because they're in your stories quite a lot.
So, pretty much in the. I mean, even though like age has been pretty much non-stop in my car since it released. So, and so do you think it's crazy you can get tattoos at download? I mean, you can get tattoos at every festival and piercings. I personally don't, because especially people that get them right at the beginning. I'm like, you're in a field for like a week. What are you doing? Thing. So I personally wouldn't, but lots of people do.
Yeah, I wouldn't get tattoos.
Right. Plus, also, like, I mean, I've seen like the Bloodstock ones, and some like they're cool, but like you're getting it very much on a whim, and they're all just. It's not going to be like a unique one. Oh, sorry, Donna. No, I didn't. I was scrolling.
Amy, if you like K-pop, do you like baby metal?
Oh no.
I mean, they're Japanese, but
Oh yeah, that's J-pop, isn't it? I don't know if it's the same thing. I mean, I used to like baby metal.
I was like, that's a different country. What are you?
I used to like baby metal until I met them, and it then cringed me out massively because I'm friends with Herman. Herman did a song with baby metal, and when they played at Wembley Arena years ago, afterwards we went backstage and met them, and we went into their dressing room, and it was
I see, Donna.
so choreographed. And then right at the end, when we were leaving, they all lined up all three of them lined up in a row and went, "See you," like that, and I just cringed out. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Well, they're manufactured.
Oh yeah, usually yeah.
I mean, damn successful.
Oh yeah, massively
damn
successful.
it's absolutely worked.
And they do good music. But the other thing is, how long are they going to be going as they get older? So the whole point of it,
because it's so manufactured. I mean, when they were first came out, it was very much like picked to be very young and Kai and all this at the other. And yeah, I mean, I don't really listen to much, but I know they've just done a song with Alex Terrible.
Yeah, they do songs with everyone. They've done songs with Rob Halford.
Yep.
Other people, I can't remember now. But they haven't actually they replaced one of them, but I think that was because they replaced one of the younger ones because because she left the band. The other girls are the other two girls, the original. But they will probably, when they get too old and they don't fit the description, then they'll probably they'll replace them with someone else.
Probably, especially if they think there's more money in it.
Oh yeah, because that is they're money maker, man, aren't they?
It was always crazy how she used to see videos of Poppy being weird on YouTube to now being a scream metal singer.
Who?
She had that song with Bad Omens, wasn't it? That kind of blew her into the really blew her up in the metal scene.
Who's Poppy?
She's a bit weird. She's done a song with Bad Omens, which is pretty much just her.
Okay.
And then she kind of blew up, and it's like, and everyone was like, "Oh!" And then was it an award ceremony or something? I think it was an awards. Courtney from Spirit Box got mistaken for her.
Oh.
But Courtney completely played it, where this is me like, "Oh, so Poppy, how does it feel to do this?" And she went, "Yes, I am Poppy." Well, I was like, hats off to you, Courtney. Fantastic.
I wonder if Luke's recovered from download.
Probably not yet.
Give it a few months.
Hopefully not a few months, because I mean, he's got Bloodstock with us in the
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like what? Well, just under 8 weeks' time. I'm not ready. I need to get ready.
Yeah, and we've got one show. Well, I've got a show between then and now.
I've got 2 shows. So Hampshire show and then Bristol show.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, Leon.
So, and then my parents were sort of discussing whether, again, well, when we did Hampshire, we're going to sort of test something out to see whether it's like feasible to do Scotland, which would be after Bloodstock.
Yeah. I think I'll do Glasgow when I eventually leave work. So I've got more time to do stuff because I can't book off Glasgow because I'd want to book off Glasgow for the whole weekend. I can't do that because of Bloodstock.
Yeah, if we do that, we'll be potentially like booking off like Friday, through to and including Tuesday. Go up on the Friday, do something on the Saturday, and then do the meet up, and then show on the Sunday, have a lay in on the Monday, do a little something on the Monday, and then come back on the Tuesday.
Yeah, because whereabouts is it in Scotland?
Glasgow.
Oh, it's Glasgow.
But
Donington said Glasgow, amazing.
But you're looking at sort of a day travel down, a day travel back, sort of thing.
Yeah, and I mean, if I was trading, obviously I'd drive up. But if I wasn't trading, I would probably do what Jeremy did and fly up.
Oh yeah, well yeah. If you're not trading and you just want to go, that's a hell of a lot cheaper. Good thing, like it's like 40 quid or something. Like to fly.
I think our furthest one that we'll do is Wigan. We did enjoy Wigan.
Wigan's nice. I like Wigan show.
Even though leaving Wigan, I don't know if you saw it. Did you drive past Halfords and there was a biffa bin on fire?
No.
Literally, I drove past Halfords. There was a Halfords Auto Centre, and I saw some.
Probably by the time we left because we went for.
Oh, you went for food and drinks and that.
Sort of around the corner after. So it's probably been removed by the time we went because we probably would have gone past the Halfords or whatever because I'm sure.
Yeah, because by the one of the side walls, there was this biffa bin just completely ablaze, and people were walking past it like nothing. Just walking past it. Okay.
Maybe it is an everyday occurrence up there. Maybe. Oh, there's a biffa bin on fire here. Yeah, okay. But the reason that we're thinking of doing the Scotland one, we all like Scotland anyway, and none of us have been there for a good while, so that's why it's all like I can make it as part of a long weekend, have a little bit of a holiday kind of thing up there. So like neither me or my mum are expecting that we would make loads of money and make a huge profit on doing that.
I mean, how long's the drive up there for you?
I mean, including breaks, it'd probably be looking at like 8 hours, probably. Near enough. By the time you factor in breaks.
Yeah.
I think it's only meant to be, and traffic and stuff. I think it's probably only meant to be like 6 hours or something, but I definitely need breaks. I need to have pee breaks and even just walk around and wake up, sort of thing.
For me, it's 6 hours and 43 minutes.
Yeah, so for me, it'd be about 6 hours without breaks. Obviously, good traffic, kind of thing.
Donna and Dan, maybe I'm biased, but I reckon I know another country that's just as gorgeous.
Are they grubby breaks? We're not getting grubby.
Grubby break.
What's a grubby break?
I think she meant glubby.
Oh, grubby. Oh yeah, I see glubby now. I think glubby breaks.
Well, it's only a small plane ride.
Okay, Scotland to Norway, it probably ain't that far, really.
I mean, from where I am and to Manchester is like an hour and 20 minutes. So
hour and 20. Yeah.
Man, it's quicker to get there for Tron than it is for me to drive.
Yeah.
Oh,
And probably cheaper.
yeah. Not in my car, 100% cheaper. My car drinks diesel.
if
Well,
I'm
you don't get a
lucky,
diesel car, you get a petrol car.
if I'm
Sorry?
lucky, I can get.
It's because you got a diesel car.
If I'm really lucky and order like a really, really long time in advance, I can get tickets for like 70 quid. But normal prices, you're talking 150 to 200.
Oh, wow. It's quite expensive then.
Yeah.
Oh. How long will it take you to drive? Because doesn't Osmond drive it?
Yeah, but not from
Osman
Norway.
drives from the Netherlands.
Yeah, he comes from Osmond from the
Oh.
Netherlands. That's from Netherlands, which much easier to drive from the Netherlands across.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, then, if you want to come visit, then I'm all the way south. We have really good fly fishing.
But yeah, also doing Scotland would be obviously with my website, potential new audience of people to be like, I do online, I do post out the stuff. So that's why I'm thinking of it.
Oh, Donna has a 3-litre diesel. Yeah, you win. I've got a 2-litre diesel.
Was it crazy that Tron's in Norway and he randomly found us in the UK and became part of the family?
Well, the actual reason I found all you guys is because I researched scorpions and I found Alan's videos of stuff he bought from Germany. Man.
Yep.
Alan. And from there, I fell into the rabbit hole. And then I found Scott's Live. I went on that a few times. And then I saw all of you other guys. And then, yeah.
I regretted it.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, Christ.
Like, damn it.
Dan, if you want, I love fishing, so yeah. And depending on when you come in the year, if you really want to try something fun, we can go fly fishing for salmon.
You have bears over there?
No.
Oh.
Well, there is bears, but they're more east towards the border of Sweden.
Okay.
But everything else we have: wolves, wolverines, foxes, badgers. Yeah, the whole lot. That's actually one of the few things that really scares me when I'm out in the mountains and stuff.
Is that wolves?
Not wolves, because they hunt in packs, so they're a bit But a wolverine, I mean, they're not big, but they're bloody fast, and they will rip you to. Yeah.
They're bigger than what you think sometimes, though. Like, a lot of people don't realize the size of a wolverine.
But they're not like black bear big.
No.
Oh no, you don't want one, Leah. I can guarantee you that you don't want a wolverine. I don't know if it's something special about wolverines or whatever, but like you see, like zoos and stuff, they have wolves, they have bears. There's even zoos that has polar bears. But I've not heard of many zoos with wolverines.
Honestly, you don't see many zoos with raccoons either.
But there's a reason for that.
I know they're seen as vermin, aren't they, in the country?
Raccoons are banned.
Oh.
So only if you add them before the ban, and then even then you need like special licenses and other licenses and stuff and various things and checks to say that your enclosure is secure and everything. And when the raccoons are in zoos stuff, when they not allowed to breed them, that's illegal and stuff. So eventually there'll be no raccoons in British and EU zoos.
Oh, okay. I know the my old college has raccoons.
So,
BCA.
Same with brown-nosed coatis. They're banned.
Okay.
White-nosed aren't. We have both here at the moment. But yeah, no, they went on the invasive species list.
Just rehouse my jelly beans and just seeing how many I've got.
Quite a few.
Ridiculous.
The quite that's deemed invasive is the brown-nosed coati, which is the most common one seen in zoos. What was the most common one? White nose you don't see as often. They're not deemed invasive.
That's something I don't understand with this country. Like everything, if it's from the deepest jungles in Thailand, it's deemed invasive. How the fuck is it going to survive in this cold climate?
It's true.
I mean, we have 6 months long winters, and even down south where I am, we have like negative 21 degrees.
Yeah, big.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's stuff that's deemed invasive in the UK that wouldn't be able to take a foothold.
So, no.
Sort of thing, but like the coatis thing, I think there's one one potential wild colony, but it's not even in the UK. It's somewhere, possibly in Spain somewhere.
Mm.
I was like, we're quite a different climate. So that's what people don't realise is that nowadays something might get banned within the EU, the UK still follows suit. But nowadays we just have no say in the matter.
Oh, hi, Dave. We've been.
Yeah, Dan, I understand, but like, where would it go? Sweden, just as cold. Finland, just as cold. Russia, just as cold.
And dangerous.
Yeah. Maybe take the ferry to Denmark, but Denmark's like the UK. I don't think most things would survive in the wild, even.
Oh, I miss it. Hey, Dave. I miss it. Who's in the chat?
Yeah, just.
Dave. Hello, Dave. Yeah, I know, Dan. It's just funny that, yeah, you can't have a certain snake because they class it as invasive, and you know that if it goes outside, it will die even in summertime because of the climate. So,
No. Look at all the babies.
oh,
Do, 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 do.
You copying the parrot?
What's that?
Are you copying the parrot?
I've got to do what with the parrot?
Are you copying the parrot?
Oh, no, I didn't know. Parrot was. Parrot at the moment, Shushu is grooming himself.
No, not that one. The one at the shop that was
Oh, yeah.
going between the Adams family and McDonald's.
Every time it kept on mimicking the scanner as well. I kept thinking someone was in the other shop scanning. Well, no, it kept in here. I felt sorry for Kev. It was so busy in that shop, and it was just him.
Yeah, I'm guessing like most days, and the other bit there's someone else in the other bit sometimes.
Yeah. So, did you see the guy with the long hair with the piercings in there?
Yeah, possibly.
He was talking to Alice for a bit. So he comes in every Saturday and he feeds all the inverts.
All right.
But that's it. And then there's another guy that I can't remember his name. But he comes in every. But he's I think he's a full timer, so he comes in every day and works. He's a lovely guy. And now you know why me and Alice rave about that place.
Absolutely. Absolutely do. So, and yeah, no, Kev's, yeah, nice guy.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah, top guy.
Not a huge shop, but yeah, it's a big enough shop.
Yeah, it's not a massive shop, but it's enough.
Yeah, that's it. And price is reasonable. I could have spent a lot more money in there.
It's dangerous.
Well, I thought the cool bar was reasonable price as well. Like massive sacks of little pieces for like 25 quid. I was like, that's reasonable. Just like a pack of it.
I love those bags because literally you have all of they're already small enough to put as hides and things, and
that's it.
I should have actually got a bag.
So well, next time I'll probably end up getting the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably some other bits, but like, yeah.
Well, I think your mum said that she wanted to go. I saw she wrote on your
Facebook.
We're not to go to Tesco's. It's Exotics at Heart. Yeah. Exotics at Heart in Ellsbury. Amazing place.
So, I mean, I let her know that there's a farm shop and a cafe basically next door to it.
Mm. And the farm shop is a proper farm shop with proper farm stuff. Meat.
It's not Clarkson, is it?
No. It's not Diddley Squat Farm shop. That's not too far from me. I've never been and I never will go, but yeah, that's not too far from me. Well, he's opened up Clarkson. I'm watching the newest Clarkson farm, and he's opened up a pub now, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's been open a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't watched.
I heard people complain about he had it was like the price for a meat pie or something was like through the roof.
Oh, was it? Oh.
I heard some rumors.
All sorts,
The food being really expensive, and the beer was like a rip-off.
What?
Yeah, you hear lots about being expensive or like long queues to get in, and then you get in and they go, oh yeah, we're not doing hot food anymore, or we haven't got you can have a sausage roll.
See, I thought he said that the whole point of him opening a pub was that it was going to be really nice food, but cheap for the normal person to go to.
No. And then they got like the food van out the back of it.
Mm.
All stuff there as well, isn't there?
He's got, I guess. Sorry?
The thing is, it's all case of it's all got like celebrity tax on it and stuff.
Yeah.
And the name. What is it? Oh, hold on. Oh, Josh is back. Watch out.
Oh, God. Right, and that's the end of the stream. Thanks a lot for coming. Oh, yeah, it's quite far near. It's near us.
Yeah. Ain't too bad for me because, like, I mean, obviously, we went the wrong. Well, when we picked up Amy, you say you was going the wrong way to get Amy to then go back on ourselves to get to that place.
Yeah.
But it's not much more than an hour from me because you're about an hour from me.
Yeah. So it's about half an hour from here to the job.
Yep. Because I mean, yeah, if I looked on, yeah, if I Google map it today, although it'd be odd for me to go and just by myself or just me and Amy.
Too close to her. Too close. Too close.
But I'm going to do that to. Go 1 hour 20.
Okay, so technically you're not really you're coming here and then going to Exotic Sahara. You're wasting 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, literally not really much it. So yeah, where it's basically says that where obviously I go along the A41 instead of turning off to come in to you, just carry on along the A41 and essentially and then go down on the and then go on to the A418 and then there or the other route is hour and 30 to go literally through Chesham and then probably the route that you take.
oh, so you actually have to go through Chesham to get there.
No, there's two routes. There's the one that is 1 hour 20, which doesn't go through Chesham, and then one that is 1 hour 30 that does go through Chesham.
Yeah, which will take the same route as what we took. So yeah.
Yeah. Or can go a really weird way that takes in between, that takes 1 hour 24, but it goes through Luton, which no one wants to do that. And it's just a really weird route to do. That makes no sense.
So I want all of Leah should put a message up.
Oh, I'm looking.
Well, how come you're getting rid of them, Leah?
Yeah, why are you getting rid of your facilities? Oh, watch out. Base spotters in chat. Hey, Dan.
Oh, hi, Dan. How are you?
That's what's in the cage.
Oh, Josh is here. I know, Josh is here. It's
If you don't want your poor Celios, Leah, you can send me a message of what you got, but
yeah, same for me. I'm happy to
they annoy you and no one buys them.
increase.
In most of mine, I have a lot of Porcelio and Cavaras as my main ones. You get more armor deleted, but I just love them all. That's my problem. I love them all.
Just love. What's that? Sorry, hang on, Dan. What is that in the background, Chris? To your left, looks like
No,
a
it's
bird enclosure. Oh, it is. It is a bird enclosure. It's got my parrot Shushu in it. I'll get him out in a bit, and he can annoy everyone.
There. Oh, I don't have the yin yangs yet. They're the scaby yin yangs. You need less pods? Oh, sacrilege.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Slippers is pregnant. Dan's got pregnant.
Sounds pregnant.
Madonna just put Slippers is pregnant. Which is an interesting thing. Am I?
Oh.
Apparently you're pregnant, Dan.
Congratulations, Dan.
Donna, I thought it was you that was pregnant.
Who? Me?
No, Donna.
Oh. Oh, it's Bart. Oh, so Dan's having a baby with Bart.
Ah.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Well, Donna, that's what Bart said.
Hi.
So Dan and Bart are having a baby. Interesting.
So in 1 month, Dan gets engaged, and then Bart, and then has a baby.
Well, Donna, it kind of fits that it's yours, because didn't you and Bart go together to BTS?
Oh, Dan, the redheads that I got off of you, I've already got babies. Put a few babies in there.
Where with Lisa? What am I confirming?
They won't release a what? Where?
Donna went with Lisa somewhere, and that me and Leah can't confirm. Just know that that's it. Oh, BTS. I'm with you now.
Someone's stolen my tweezers.
Sorry.
The long way to come to steal tweezers. Gone quiet.
Yeah, I was doing something quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Editing.
Phil, I wonder if there's something happening with the ban of reptiles that they don't want us to know about over here.
The what? Oh, the ban.
Yeah.
What is that?
One of the biggest pet stores chains has now announced that they will stop selling reptiles in every shop.
Oh,
Oh, you reckon there's a whole nationwide ban on?
So I'm wondering if they have passed the legislation of ban again and just not told anybody yet.
That's silly.
hoping not. I mean, well, you guys have been through it before with a total ban, but hopefully not.
So hopefully not, but there has to be a reason why the biggest pet store chain in Norway stopped selling reptiles.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, it does make you think. Who was Amy? I haven't heard from her yet, but that's quite usual for when we've had days out or weeks out. And yes, it was quite a busy day, and like the time just flew by actually.
Really quick.
Yeah. And I know she was up like fairly late sorting things out when she got back and stuff.
So was Alice.
What?
Alice was up, sorting out enclosures and stuff.
Yeah.
Bedroom looks like a bomb's hit it twice. Hello.
So, yeah, good point there. Yeah. Yeah. Share out responsible reptile keepers content wherever you see it. Engage with that. Become members if you're able to. Even if you don't keep reptiles, if you just keep inverts, because eventually they'll start targeting us.
Mm-hmm.
As invert keepers, probably. Thing. When we were saying that yesterday in the shop, it'd be incredibly easy to start targeting invert keepers from not even necessarily like welfare point of view, but by just scaremongering in terms of, what do all these people keeping these dangerous animals? And it's like, no, they're not dangerous.
But they're venomous. No.
Well, that's what they'll say.
Yeah, I know they will. It's just silly.
That's right. Not exactly incredibly venomous. Come on.
No, I'm afraid that's one of the arguments they're going to use over here. Because we don't have the DWA license thingy, we can just keep whatever. So they will use the poisonous, venomous thing as much as they can.
Yep.
So what do they do over there?
Scorpions, it's the most poisonous thing in the world, and yeah.
So what do they do over there, Trons? Is it literally like you can keep DWA licensed animals that we have over here in where you are?
It's only inverts.
Only inverts?
Yeah.
Oh,
Reptiles is highly, highly regulated, and as from now, it's 19 species that's legal, but there's a legislation in that they want to ban it all again. So And the worst thing is, like, if somebody from like the government office as much as mentions in a newspaper or whatever that people keep poisonous scorpions, then people that's not in the hobby believe it like there's no tomorrow.
Oh yeah. And it's very easy to scaremonger people that don't know.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to inverse, when people say, like, obviously, say medically significant or potentially medically significant, yeah, you know what I mean. Say that, and they say, oh, it's very high venom, and that for some people that would be like, oh my god, they're like really deadly.
Yeah, that's
Until,
what people
until
think it means. That's what I think it means, but it doesn't actually necessarily mean that.
no.
Sort of thing. And stuff like, Philip,
I feel
Hello.
Pokey Metallicas. Often cited as being the most highly venomous tarantula, medically significant venom, but are there any records of anyone having a fatal bite? I wouldn't consider them dangerous personally.
there is from the, what is it, the Chiliobrachys, what's it called? There's one that Lynn keeps that there's like confirmed deaths.
But is that just as a result of the venom or underlying issues?
Well, most likely underlying issues as well.
As far as I'm aware, there's no record of a fatal tarantula bite anywhere in the world.
Is it the Huahini or what's it called?
Something of resulting just from the venom. So, see you later.
See you later.
But it's the same with Scolopendra centipedes. There's been fatalities, but there's always been underlying health conditions.
Yeah, wasn't there a girl that got bitten in the neck or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times where people have been bitten in the neck. You get bitten in the neck, that's going to affect you. But also, if you got any underlying health conditions, that's going to affect as well.
Mm.
And I would always argue that, as much as I love that I'm a dog person, a dog is a more dangerous animal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for dogs, well, depends on the species, but
yeah, depends on the breed, but
if
how many people get bitten by dogs every day?
You are in trouble.
How many people get seriously injured by dogs every day?
But you come up against my dog Piggy, you're screwed. But she'll trip you over and then slobber you, and that's it.
Yeah. There's also
she'll jump up at the back of your knee and then you'll go backwards. And
when I had Tony of Responsible Reptile Keeping On, things like for reptile related injuries, it can be as simple as and has happened of someone in their garden in the UK doing the gardening, sees a snake, panics, steps back and steps on a rake that they put down the wrong way. And so slipped up and whacked them. And that's down as a reptile related injury. But never touched a reptile. Sort of thing. So
hey Osman.
That's what goes down. Hey Osman.
Yeah, Osman, I think wasn't that the what I said about the girl getting bitten in the neck? It was a young girl. By one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with the scorpion. Like, I know I can't remember the species at the moment, but there's
horses are considered the most dangerous animal that is commonly owned.
What, horses?
Yeah.
I thought it was cows.
But the thing is that they're classed slightly differently, aren't they? Because not many people have a pet cow. People do, but you're more likely to have a horse as a private individual. Well, cows are, there's certainly a lot of injuries involving cows. And often it's accidental. But like horses, people being kicked, falling off a horse, all sorts. Like okay, love horses.
Yeah.
Against them. But, the keeping of reptiles, amphibians, invertebrates, it's a hell of a lot safer.
Yeah.
Just
definitely safe for me because I won't ever have a centipede in this house.
If you're just a tiny bit sensible as well and use what's between your ears, it's not that hard to keep like DWA inwards safely.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be a knob and keep sticking your hands into scolopendras and DWA scorpions and stuff, you kind of have to.
Yeah, and you could ruin it for everyone.
You will get it one day. Like that guy on YouTube, I can't remember the name, and well, that's
that Pratt Wild Wind.
maybe the best not to mention the name, but the guy that keeps centipedes and stuff in his mouth and
I don't know him.
Yeah,
scorpions and tarantulas and
things like that. Where I was like, it gets lots of views, but like, no, I'm not sticking them in my mouth just to get views.
Imagine a scolopendra or something biting you in the back of the tongue.
I don't want anything biting me in the back of the tongue.
I don't want anything biting me in the mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Those sort of things do not belong in someone's mouth.
No.
And these things like that get lots of views and lots of attention, and then actually can give everyone a bad name. That's when legislators, governments and stuff, literally will look at that and be like, "Well, this is what these people are like." They're like, and we're like, "No, we're not like that." But I bite, Josh. I bite. I bite.
The problem is that people like that get so much views and attention. So when people that are higher up in the system that decides things for you and me and our life, they see that, oh, okay, he's really popular, so that's how everybody does it, and that's like the whole invert community is like. And it's just an extreme that for some reason gets a lot of views, and it's the same with those stupid videos they make with tarantulas and scorpions and stuff fighting. They get so much views, it's insane.
Yeah. But I read some of the comments on them, and people are just saying, "Oh yeah, they're only insects, they're only bugs," and it's like, but they're not. They're more than they're an animal.
Yeah.
But like live feeding, I'm not really a fan of live feeding on mice and things.
Nope. Same here.
That is isopods all done. So I think they stopped any live goods being sold
Yep.
you can sell fly casters.
And the thing is, I think like I was always kind of against their policy, apart from live food, and everyone listed stuff as live food, and they're just going, "Oh, hang on a minute." Yeah, they let it fly for a bunch of years.
Mm.
But you'd get ultra rare stick insect. This is sold as live food. That's not. And I think that was the problem is that everyone was using the loophole of listing it as a live food source.
Mm.
And then sometimes it can be who's invested in the company or whatever. So I don't know if it'll have a negative impact. I don't know. To be honest, I didn't really use eBay all that much. I did do a little bit like in the past, but
I think it's more popular over in the States.
yeah. I mean, I've seen some things where like people will get stuff off eBay and they just arrive really, really terribly. That's Chris Frozen.
No, I'm here. Sorry,
Right.
I was in a complete daydream, man. Yeah, absolute daydream. Yeah. I think it's I mean, I don't know a huge amount about it, but I think I think it's quite good that they're not allowing a lot of live things being sold on eBay because it just means anybody can do it.
Yeah.
And obviously anybody
I've never sold on eBay. I mean, I'm still, I don't think I'm a year into having a website kind of thing, and even though it's been I've kind of kept it very gradual, so I wasn't completely overwhelmed, sort of thing.
Well, Isopod, I think because there was such a sheer amount of Isopod sellers on eBay, and that was their sole one, like the sole like income and how they sold their Isopods was on eBay, and now they're not able to.
I've seen where people have sent isopods in Ziploc bags on eBay. I've seen that and like cockroaches and stuff, and it's like, oh nope, don't like that.
It's just not right. I mean, I'm wondering if there would be a bigger influx on people trying to get tables at trade shows next year for isopods, because now they can't sell on eBay. They need to find some other way of selling their isopods.
Yeah, possibly.
Which obviously for the established isopod sellers like that are already at the shows, it's going to potentially affect them.
Osmond Sin Tarantula Cat rehoused a P Metallica in a Ziploc bag after doing the drowning method, but that's a different topic. Yeah, well, I haven't seen that, but I don't like the drowning method or putting any kind of live animal in a bag, in a Ziploc bag, a plastic bag. Yeah,
It's not. Yeah, I don't like that idea. I've got a bit of a conundrum.
Oh, I've got table for Bournemouth show next year. I've got tables for Bournemouth.
I've got tables for Bournemouth.
I mean, it's sold out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is kind of insane.
Well, yeah, it's sold out before
the end of the month. Not even a month after the show, it's sold out for next year.
Yeah. I mean, did it actually go up to normal for anybody, like normal, like non-traders from this year? Did it?
It did, because my parents got tables before it done that, so it did.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. My rubber duck is doing fantastically. I should have taken some to Wigan. Could have sold loads at Wigan, and I didn't.
So he keeps the tables cheap because he doesn't want traders to be spending stupid amount of money on tables. Basically, he wants to keep it as cheap as possible for traders, so traders make more money. And he only charges the amount that it will cover for the hire of the hall and all the other stuff.
Yeah. That's it. It's like, with my parents' show, the price of the tables, because the tables actually come with the venue, that just covers the venue hire.
Yeah. Yeah, so Josh, it's Andy's show. No, you paid £16 for one table. So it's it's £16 per table.
Yeah.
And you'll be somewhere in the middle. So you won't be on the outside, because I think all outside tables were a different price bracket with power.
I mean, does you right there? I mean, that was the only thing the woman show was that there was at least 10 of us there selling isopods that I counted.
Yeah, there was a lot at the Bournemouth, but I still sold like dairy cows and orange kois and things. The people were still wanting the cheaper stuff, and I even Josh, I had crabbies, and people were interested in crabbies until they saw the price and they were like, nah. Or I might come back a bit later and never saw them again.
Yeah. But the thing is, as we were saying, this is like with the more high end ones, sometimes shows that they may not go, but potentially they're going to go on. People might then look at them online more. But they're there. You're sort of advertising that you've got them, kind of thing. And if someone does buy them, a happy days. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm on the waiting list for Peterborough as well, because I missed out on Peterborough, and that's my nearest invert shows UK one.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm on the waiting list for Peterborough, but if I don't get it, I'll still go as a punter.
I'll probably still go because it's one I film show, so it's content. Plus, it's like an hour for me.
Yeah, I mean the venues will get bigger and bigger as they're going to have to get increased in size, I reckon. If the hobby gets bigger and bigger, getting bigger and bigger, so is the size of the shows.
Yeah, I mean, just inverts in general seems to be still a growing thing, which is nice. Thing. So I see more variety.
Is Bristol show that's the biggest invert UK show, isn't it? Bristol.
It was. I think Southampton may now overtake it. I think Southampton is a bigger venue than Bristol, but that always was the biggest. For them. Yeah, absolutely, Josh. Yeah, it's just to show up, show some species that he has to be fair, and doesn't mind if they don't sell. Some species take that not even for sale, just to be talking about things you love. Absolutely.
Yeah, Amy, the Bristol show is really, really hot and sweaty.
Bristol show is a very, very hot show. My dad's going to that for the first time this year. Me and my mum and dad, because he's never experienced Bristol show, and it's like that main hall is so hot.
That's the second hall, isn't it?
Well, it's the main hall technically. So we're normally in what is technically the second hall, but it's the first hall that public go into. It's technically the second hall,
right?
Not the main hall, but that is the better hall because it's slightly cooler.
Yeah, that was a lot more busier. It was more busier in the second hall then than it was in the main hall. because the main ball was like a
the
sword.
main one. You just hit with a wall of heat. Normally.
Yeah. Last year when I was at Bristol, I kept going outside just to get some under a tree for shade.
I've been looking, because obviously Bristol next month. We're looking to take a leaf out of your book, Chris, and get some little clip-on fans.
Oh, lifesaver! game changer massively.
Like, they don't look too expensive. Maybe we can put them on the tables and just focus them towards us.
Yeah. Amy just said that there was. Amy just said about the flying ants that were at Bristol.
People outside Bristol catching queens, and I'm like, no,
yeah, Jeremy catching queens and.
Yeah, because we stood right with your car, Chris.
Yeah.
And he was like catching it. Nah, I have enough now. And he had like.
Yeah. I think he released the queens back in his garden. I'm not sure what he did with them. He didn't keep them as pets, but.
Because he catched a few.
Yeah. There's a few people out there. Yeah. They're like, quick, catch them. But yeah, and I've been because my pedestal fan in here is packed up and looking on Amazon for fan prices, and they're like, "Oh, clip-on fans." I remember you saying about that.
It's so much nicer.
That's quite a good idea.
Oh, Josh catches 10 to 20 of them each year and gives them away.
Oh yeah, Philip. I talked to Sharon today. She says hi.
It might have to be a little investment.
I'll do it. I mean, we're probably for Bristol. We're probably gonna bring three fans. One of them sprays water as well.
Same for me, Amy. Same for me. Bristol is quite
I'll probably,
special.
if I remember, bring my little clip-on fan hooks onto my belt.
That'd be good. Yeah.
And it shoots cool air up your back.
Oh, nice.
I have it for bloodstock. It's pretty decent.
Thing is, a few years ago when we had that ridiculous heat wave at Bloodstock,
I
had my fan on, and it was just blowing boiling hot air in my face. Oh, the neck ones are good. I'm based in Buckinghamshire, Cheshire in Buckinghamshire. Buckinghamshire.
Yeah, I've got a neck one that also does the sort of water vapor, but it's really tight around my neck.
Yeah, I think for the larger people that have larger necks, it's a bit
and a beard
and a beard. Yeah, kind of the spray just does this. Face full of beard.
I saw. Where did I see it? Was it Facebook Reels or was it a short? Somebody 3D printed a clip-on for the fan that you have around your neck, so it blows air underneath your t-shirt.
Oh,
just fills your t-shirt with cold air.
That's nice. I've always wanted to try putting a fan at the end of the bed. You know, if you get like a bed sheet, and you tie it around the fan, and it makes like a wind tunnel when you have like this wind tent, and you get inside, and it's like apparently really cool.
A bladeless clip-on fan that you can clip onto the beard. Oh, God.
Yeah. Beard accessory, the fan.
It's the same as. Have you seen that? What did they call it? the scrotum cooler, or what's it called, that you clip on your car. Have you seen it? It's like you clip. There's like this thingy that you clip on the fan outlet in your car, and there's a small hose that you put on, and you can stick it into your shorts. So you have cool air cooling you down while driving.
I mean, Amy's just had a good idea, like a bit of a cap, and have you can get clip-on fans for your hat to basically blast your face with air.
Yeah.
Might have to look into that. Ew.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably have something for Bristol because even in the centrally taken, it still gets pretty warm.
Mm. Yeah. Well, we used it for Wigan because Wigan was a little bit warm. Got a bit warm. And BTS was roasting.
Yeah, BTS gets quite warm.
Mm. Oh. I've rehoused the jelly beans. Now I don't have enough room for my tubs in my ice support area.
Oh, got to build a bigger ice pod area.
Yeah. I've got a massive tank down there that I don't use, but I can't be asked to empty it. It's my old vampire tank. But yeah, I just can't be asked to empty it, but I kind of need the space. Right. I'll be still talking, but I'm just turning the camera off.
It'll probably end soon. It's just it's actually just gone 10.
Yeah.
And
I got late quite quick.
yeah, it's gone quite quick. But yeah, do work in the morning.
Yeah.
Just with how warm it's been later. Or work is absolutely knackering because of how warm it is in the building.
Well, yeah, it's got to have. I mean, what's the temperature going to be in the exotic?
Well, sometimes it's over 30 degrees sometimes, and then with like 90% humidity.
Ouch. Yeah, I don't envy you at all, dude.
Wintertime is lovely because it's nice and warm in wintertime. This time, it's just too warm and humid.
Mm.
Hey, Alice.
Oh, is Alice in chat now?
Yeah, ALS or Annihilation.
Hello, Alice.
One of the few that actually gets my name right.
Gets you what right?
My name.
Or did we get your name wrong then?
No, she got it right, but most people get it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Calling me Thong and Trong and I don't know what.
Yeah.
$83 Fahrenheit.
Oh, yep. And it was, it's too hot. It's 83 Fahrenheit upstairs.
Well, why don't you come over to the sensible world and use the metric system in Celsius like everybody else?
Are you Celsius?
They're not American. Nope, Alice. Not really. I've been with my parents today, so nope. Reason a lot of it doesn't necessarily need much rehousing, really. Not yet. So, mate. So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've run out of space.
I need to move everything into the living room then, don't you? Like you said.
Yes, that's happening. When it's less hot, because I don't really want to move everything in the living room whilst it's roasting hot.
Or you just need a bigger house.
That'll be a dream one day. Once I become a millionaire. Just got it fitted.
Well, I got a house and I'm not, well, technically I'm a minus millionaire, but farm, yeah. I bet you would like that, Alice.
Oh god, yes, you would.
Yep. She definitely would. So, did you rehouse two skinks and a rocket one last night?
Stand still in chat.
Oh, Alice, that sounds nice. Middle of the woods, no neighbors. Yeah, that's my kind of place.
A Pentaloris has finally come out after she's molted.
Nice.
Looks beautiful.
Whereas,
I'm back.
everything's melting in the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, they've had quite a lot of malts.
Probably go to about 1:15. It's nearly 10 past.
Luke, need food. Well, Alice, are you in chat? Bill?
What?
She is.
If she is, then where's my tweezers?
Oh, she's got them there.
Is what?
Oh, no. No, yeah, she's there. She's
Yes, she's there.
yeah,
Where are my
no.
tweezers?
Yeah, she's got... They're in your bum. I mean, they're in your hand.
Maturity. Maturity at its finest, right there.
Well, that's no place to keep them, Chris.
I know, but needs must.
Isn't that a bit annoying? You have to clean them every time you're going to use them.
It does get a bit annoying, yeah. No, I haven't found them in my bum. Wherever they are, could you grab them, please?
I
I
reckon.
don't know why I'm talking about this. She's in the kitchen.
I reckon it's hurting if you sit down the wrong way.
Yeah, that's why I have to sit a certain way.
Dig deeper. And Amy says they're in your hands.
I mean, it looks like
These ones are really horrible. I hate these tweezers. My nicer tweezers are somewhere that Alice has put them. Because you had them last.
Hey, Alice.
Hey, Alice.
You used them last night upstairs? You'll find them in 2 seconds upstairs, I guarantee it. Yeah, these tweezers are horrible. Exoterra ones.
The best ones I have is actually aquarium brand, Fluval.
Oh, Fluval tweezers. Ah, okay.
They're really nice.
I got Fluval scissors.
Yeah.
They're quite good.
I bought at the last show I was at. What's that company?
They're in here.
Thanks.
Unwrap or Neo Wrap or something like that.
Okay.
the company
Thank you.
called. And I bought some black ones, really long ones with some rubberized ends.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they're really nice as well.
See, my favourite ones are Herp Exotic.
Mm.
Those ones, but they're really long, but they're nice to tweezer with. Doesn't help me get crickets, but still can't get it.
It's one way to turn an invert keeper if they've got their favourite tweezers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess the same as like proper reptile keepers will have their favourite hook.
favourite snake hooks. All favourite bit of equipment. And also with the tweezers, you have to lick them a few times.
Yeah.
I
guess,
have one.
yeah.
Sorry?
I was going to say that Amy's just put that she'd call them tongs. I mean, yeah, tongs, tweezers. But I'll call them neither. So what are you going to say, Trond?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have one of those tweezer tongs thingies that I bought. I think it was of Wish, and oh my god, they are horrible. If you squeeze too hard, they open up in the end.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, we've got a pair like that. It's
And then I keep dropping like the food and
yeah.
And then every time I use them, I forgot to throw them away. So they just end up in circulation, and then I found them again. And
Ooh.
You have your favourite ones, Phil, at your zoo, like the ones that you only use.
Oh, I've got my favourite ones. Yeah, are the ones that I've got there. I have about 4 in my area, and it's like, right, I like these ones for that job, these ones for that job.
Well, you've actually got specific job ones.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, no, I have various ones, and I've got various ones dotted around here for different things. But well, I've just gone 1:15, so yeah, I'm gonna end the live.
You?
And then Amy quickly popped up. Whoever can ask a question.
Yeah.
So we'll do your question, and then we'll end it. What do you think of tiny scale exotics or little foot exotics? Not heard of them.
Or is she asking for a name for her? I don't know. It might be Amy. Are you asking our opinions of those names or the actual place?
Yeah, for Amy.
oh, for yourself.
Yeah. Was it tiny?
Tiny scale.
Tiny scale
exotics.
I would go little foot myself.
Yeah, little foot exotic sounds more. It rolls off the tongue nicer.
Yeah, then tiny scale. Yeah, little foot has a nicer ring, I think. Josh agrees. Josh says put little foot.
Yeah, I agree.
Little foot like land before time. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's a resounding vote from everyone that's said. Pretty much all of us have said Littleford. No one has said
Yeah.
But I think it does have that better ring to it. Oh, on that note, then I'll end the live. So thanks everyone for watching. Cheers, Chris and Tron for popping on.
Thank you for the invite.
Thank you for having us.
And the next video will be out on Wednesday, which is a post-pods unboxing.
Woo!
That was a cheeky order that I done post-Wigan. So yeah, more pods.
You can never have too many pods, unlike me, who has too many pods because there's not enough room, and I've got more pods coming from Josh. So,
so yeah, I'll be out on Wednesday regular time and stuff, and we'll hopefully see you next week on live and stuff, and on Sunday on I don't know whose channel it is on Sunday, but or Sunday Exotic Family. But cheers everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.